Boxer was the most popular reality TV show of all time. The brainchild of Dean Brinkley, TV genius. You could say I was your average Joe, but that would be a bit of a stretch. I was more like invisible. I was the kind of guy you went to school with for 12 years and didn't know his name. I slept in one Saturday and my folks forgot to put me in the family picture. I was forgettable. Nobody, a loser. Until this one day, my girlfriend broke up with me and I made a video trying to win her back.
Baby, why did you do this to me? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I can change. Do you have any idea how hard this is for me? Please, please do not leave me. I love you. I can change. I promise. I'm so sorry.
Not my finest hour. The video went viral. Me, Bobby Martin, begging his girlfriend to take it back over YouTube. After she cheated on me countless times. And I'm such a loser that I'm crying, apologizing to her. 10 million YouTube hits later, and I'm an instant celebrity. But not the way I want to be. I'm a laughingstock. Everybody thinks I'm a joke. Everybody except this one guy, Dean. He saved me. He gave me back my dignity. Before I knew it, this nobody was a somebody. Dean takes care of everything. A fresh new start, he tells me. The first thing I do is I march into my office and I quit my old job.
So he walks into my office and he says, Mr. Fendel, I quit. I appreciate everything you've done for me. It's been a great 5 years, but I'm moving on. And I think to myself, who the hell is this kid? He said he works in the truck parts division, which is pretty odd considering we moved that department overseas 4 years ago. It must have been some kind of oversight because we never laid him off. And I think, what the hell has he been doing every day for 4 years? And then I think I don't need this kind of aggravation. Good luck.
So I start exercising, eating right. The networks get me a trainer, Freddie Roach, best in the business.
I could tell right away this was a bad idea. Bobby, he was a sweetheart of a kid and a hard worker. Do anything I told him to. But he didn't have the killer instinct, and his reflexes, oh, they were slow. I could tell he was in trouble day one. So I said to this Dean guy, I go, Bobby's going to get himself killed to death if you put him in with some ham and egg, let alone the champ. He just tells me to do my job and keep my mouth shut. And well, I got that little problem with the IRS, so I just do my job and keep my mouth shut.
I got cameras following me around 24/7. I'm getting in shape. I'm looking good. I'm feeling good. I lose 35 pounds. I'm on Conan, Jimmy Kimmel, that one other guy. I'm a cartoon on The Simpsons where I teach the comic book guy a lesson in eating healthy. I'm a twin Burger King kids meal. I'm a celebrity. I start dating Lindsay Lohan. But the best part is, I'm not invisible anymore. People aren't ignoring me. They're not laughing at me. They're respecting me. I got a shot at the title. My lifelong dream to be the middleweight champion of the world. Well, okay, maybe that wasn't exactly my lifelong dream. I was never really a big boxing fan. Or a sports fan, for that matter. I was always more into vampire comic books and Twilight fan fiction. But, you know, I think it would be pretty cool to be the champ. And I think I got a pretty good shot at it, too. I mean, you could not have scripted this any better. Me, Bobby Martin, a nobody. Then I'm the star of the most watched reality TV show of all time. The season finale where I fought Jones for the title, it was behind the Super Bowl, the most watched TV event of the year. So, fight night finally comes, and it is the biggest night of my life. Not only was I going to win the title, I was going to propose to Lindsay. I mean, talk about a dream come true. I've been in love with her since Freaky Friday. So after the weigh-in, I was allowed to eat again. I took her out to dinner. I had had the whole thing set up. I got the ring floating on a double vodka straight up. That's her drink. The cameras were there to capture me. I'm nervous. Real nervous. But it's a good kind of nervous. Everything's gonna be perfect. Except, Lindsay gets all coked up beforehand, and she shows up and she's all sloppy. Staggering, slurring her speech. Her boob popped out of her dress. I think she might have peed herself, too. But I didn't care. I was in love. I was going to ask her anyway. And then Dean swooped in. He told me not to do it just yet. Wait until after the fight was over, when I was in the ring and they were handing me the title belt.
I thought it was crazy that a shithouse rat thinking he was going to win the title. But everybody was rooting for him. I mean, hell, even I was kind of rooting for him. He walks into the arena and says, "The future's so bright, I gotta wear shades." He marches in wearing Wayfarers like he's Tom Cruise or some shit. He's going crazy, the crowd's going crazy, he steps into the ring, he's shadow boxing, he's bopping and weaving. I'm watching this going, I'm thinking, you're sloppy, you're real sloppy. Your footwork's off, your balance is all off. I think I'm gonna knock him out in 10 seconds. So before the fight, we come up and do the face-to-face thing, and he comes staring me down like he's Rocky Balboa or something. But as soon as our eyes meet, all the life drains out from him. I'm thinking I could have blinked and knocked his ass out.
I realized that the stare down, I didn't stand a chance. I wasn't the boxer anymore. I was Bobby Martin, the pathetic loser begging his girlfriend to take it back over YouTube. I was fucked. I realized right then and there I was going to get knocked out. Or worse. 23 seconds into the first round, he hits me with the left hook and right up the nuts. I fell to the ground. I was down for the count and then some. I didn't get up. I never got up.
So the old man's got to get me out of the house for a surprise 8th birthday party, right? Then he gets a hot tip at the track, goes on a Winch Street, forgets he left me in the car. I missed the party.
And how did that make you feel?
Come on, Doc. I'm sick and tired of talking about my family. It's in the past. It's like a rerun. Let's live in the now, man.
All right. Why don't we talk about the first reality show you ever produced, huh?
2003, Simple Life. Paris Hilton, Nicole Richie. Take a couple socialites, throw them on the farm, give them shitty jobs. Like the Beverly Hillbillies, but in reverse.
Yes, I remember that show. Paris Hilton. Luscious lips. Perfect curvy breasts. Legs that went on forever. The look on her face like she's just so bored. Like, for God, she's so hot.
Doc, you masturbating over there?
No, I'm just a fan of the show, that's all. Big fan. So, what was it like being the mastermind of a show like that?
It was great. That was just the beginning.
Yes, of course. I understand that you're considered a reality TV show genius. A god in the industry, they say. Let me ask you something. You ever considered doing a reality show about a psychiatrist? You know, one who treats people's foibles, perversions, what have you. And when he goes out to the real world, he's more screwed up than his patients are.
Love it, Doc. I want to steal that.
Be my guest. And as far as casting, I wouldn't mind throwing my hat into the ring. Believe it or not, I know my way around the camera. Did you know that when I was a child, I played Pickles Nicholas in a Burger King commercial? But sir, you must hold the pickles.
That's like Olivier ordering a goddamn Junior Whopper. You're in. I'm pitching this at my next meeting.
What meeting, Dean? No one's going to listen to you, not after what's happened.
You can't freeze me out forever. I'm the guy that invented this genre. I'm behind everything that matters. Jersey Shore, Osbournes, Duck Dynasty, Real Housewives, The Boxer.
Yes, The Boxer. Let's talk about that, shall we? That is why we're here, aren't we?
Doc, I got no idea why we're here. You ain't gonna change me. People don't change, Doc. We are who we are.
Yes, but if we are who we are, then who are you?
I'm the Alpha and the Omega. I'm the guy that knows what's gonna happen before it happens. I'm like, what do you call those guys? A conductor.
Yes, and as the conductor, do you feel any responsibility at all for what happened? You took a kid who failed high school gym, and you put him in the ring with the middleweight champion of the world. What exactly did you expect to happen?
Who knows? Maybe I expect what happened to happen. Maybe I thought he could win a title. Who knows?
Now, why would you think that? The world doesn't work that way, Dean. First, you need talent. And even if you have the talent, you need to work hard at it. You don't just snap your fingers and walk into success.
Really, Doc? Chuck Berry invented rock and roll. He's a bitter old man traveling around the country in a van playing shitty clubs for $500 a night. Carrie Underwood wins a karaoke contest, and she's raking in $100 million a year.
God, Carrie Underwood.
Doc! Come on, man, I'm on a roll here.
Sorry.
What I'm saying is, if it happened to her, why can't it happen to him? You know, get lucky, land a punch. I mean, it happened to Carrie Underwood. What's the difference?
What's the difference? One is on American Idol singing, "Man, I feel like a woman," and the other one's getting his brains literally beaten in. There's a big difference, Dean. So why Bobby? Why him?
I don't know. I saw the video on YouTube. Heard the idiots on late night TV making fun of him. I felt bad for him. I mean, everybody loves a comeback, though. Guy's a loser. Might be kind of fun to make him a winner.
Yes, but you say he's a loser. And you also said that people don't change. That being said, you must have known you were sending a lamb to the slaughter. Is there any part of you that actually cared for this kid?
Maybe. Maybe I was just looking for an opportunity. I don't know. You had a lot of YouTube hits.
Yes, and that's what brings us to the present. The Boxer was a failure for both of you. Bobby didn't get up from it. What makes you think you will?
Because I'm Dean Brickley, the creator of the greatest reality show of all time. People are going to want to see more, and the networks, they're going to need to bring it back. And they're going to need me to do it.
How?
I got a plan.
I'm sure you do, Dean. But who in their right mind is going to listen to it?
Well, all right. Okay, we'll see you soon. Okay, bye-bye. Bonnie, I just got off the phone with Dean Brickley. He's on his way over here right now to pitch us some new ideas.
Wait, why would you do that?
Because I'm the owner of this station, and I can do whatever the hell I want, that's why.
Yes, but if we work with Dean again, it's going to make it look like we don't care about what happened. We need to show remorse.
Remorse? For what? We had the highest rated show of the year behind the Super Bowl, and we're just a little itty cable network. We ain't got nothing to be sorry about. Do you remember what this network used to be before The Boxer?
I remember.
We were a failure before we switched to reality shows. My husband, God rest his soul, he was showing ice hockey on this channel. Ice hockey! Who in the hell watches ice ice hockey. You were getting beaten in the ratings by those pressure cooker infomercials. And now we're bigger than HBO. All thanks to reality TV.
Yes, but I still really think we need to focus on...
No. I will tell you what we need to focus on. Okay, we need to get ourselves another boxer. Get some kid, throw him in the ring, only get one a little tougher this time, that's all.
Well, I don't think Dean would work on something that controversial again. You know, I heard he lost his mind after the finale. He's in therapy with some psychoanalyst. I'm sure he wouldn't touch something like that again with a 10-foot pole.
Oh, honey, yes, he would. He ain't got a moral compass. This is the guy who produced the show DNA A-OK. He'd get all those good-looking people together. They'd make babies, and the couple that made the prettiest baby won some shitty prize. I'll tell you what, that just really pissed me off.
That was despicable. I can't believe they let him make that garbage. It really pissed me off, too.
No, I mean it pissed me off that it went to the E! Network. If I'd known that was going to be so popular, I'd have grabbed it.
Shelby, I strongly advise that we stay as far away from Dean Rickley as possible. It's not going to make us look good.
Well, we ain't gonna look good anyway. We're the bad guys now. We might as well embrace it. Make a little money while we're at it. I mean, come on, buddy.
Dino's here. How we doing, ladies?
Oh, we're doing great, Dean. It's all rainbows and unicorns, thanks to you.
Look, I had no idea the show was going to end like that.
Sure you didn't.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means that you seem to know what's going to happen before it happens all the time, so we find it a little hard to believe that you were surprised.
Look, I don't always know what's going to happen. That's what makes it fun. How's Bobby, by the way?
Same. Can't walk, can't talk.
You haven't even checked on him, have you?
Sure I did.
When?
Just now, I said, how's Bobby doing? Shelby, we gotta clear the air. You may have heard a couple of rumors about old Dean here. And I just want to let you know that, well...
We'll work rumors with those, Big Dean. That you went off the deep end. You lost your marbles, honey. You went batshit crazy. Oh, I heard. That's why you're here. We need crazy.
Oh, no, we don't need crazy. We need, interesting. Something to help us fly under the radar until this whole boxer nightmare blows over.
Oh, for Christ's sake, Bonnie, will you grow a pair? I mean, you can't make an omelet without breaking a few eggs. Every good cook will tell you that. So the kid got hurt. It happens. Life goes on. We got a network to run. He's a big boy. Move on. Do you hear what he got a business to run? So, Dean, now with all that behind us, honey, we got a problem, and we need a solution.
Oh, I got a shitload of solutions. I brought them along with me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to introduce you to them, and then you're going to introduce them to the American public.
Perfect. Bring them on.
I met Abraham on the Amish dating board. I was a little disappointed because he really didn't look anything like he did his profile picture. Then we went a courting. On Sunday nights we would hold hands and he would talk and talk about all the things that he likes.
Oh, I like jam. Jams and jellies actually, but I prefer jam. Preserves are quite tasty as well. The soup of the harvest has been good. I like cherry jam, and strawberry jam, and blueberry jam, and apricot jam. I like rhubarb jam too. Oh, and mulberry jam as well. I also like pies. A strawberry pie, cherry pie, blueberry pie, apricot pie, and rhubarb pie. And mulberry pie too. Oh, and of course shoe fly pie. I love shoe fly pie.
That was pretty much how every conversation went. I didn't want to be rude, but I couldn't bear the sound of his voice. It's much like the sound of a butter churn scraping against the bottom of the barrel when the cream settles to the side. So, to shut Abraham up, I decided to be more bearable just to have sex with him until the sexual drone on about jams and pies. So, I gave him my body, and he liked it. He liked it a lot. So we started doing, you know, it's a lot, like all the time. All of a sudden, Abraham stopped talking about jams and pies.
I do fancy intercourse, and not the lightest account of town, but the sexual act. I like missionary, doggy style, the sultry saddle, the scissors, the spider, the galloping horse, the kneeling fox, the magic bullet, the melody maker, the slippery nipple, the organ grinder, the barnyard burner, the bridge, the shoulder stand, and the TV dinner. Although I do not go to television, nor do I get what the reference is about, it's quite blissful, quite blissful.
Things were going well until my birth control kicked in. For the Amish, birth control means trying to get pregnant as much and as many times as possible. When the elders found out they shouldn't be, Abraham turned his back on me. My name is Elizabeth Mueller, and I'm Amish and pregnant.
Yeah!
Well, I like it. I like it a lot.
Are you kidding me? We will get so much backlash from the Amish community.
How? They ain't got a TV to watch the show. They ain't got no tweaker to twit it out either.
Okay, well, what's the premise of the show? Does she do anything besides be Amish and pregnant?
This one's a handful. We're gonna get ourselves in all kinds of adventures.
Just what we need. Well, she's spunky, and I like that. Now, what else you got?
Are you ladies ready to fall in love?
Now, I'm not a lawyer, but I'm pretty sure that falling in love is not a crime. And if it is, lock me up and throw away the key.
Police have arrested 22-year-old John DeGassi as well as violation of a PFA when he cut the brakes on an automobile owned by a former coworker.
Okay. That's not the whole story. You see, my girlfriend, Shelley, she just wasn't acting like herself. She was a mess. Maybe it was the stress from work, or hell, I don't know, maybe she was doing drugs, but she just wasn't the Shelley that I knew. And I heard that she had gone on some sort of date with another guy. And while I'm not sure about the circumstances of said date, I am sure that they were against her will. So, to protect her, I tampered with her vehicle.
I really didn't know the guy. I worked with him at CVS. He seems pretty nice, but one night I didn't have my car and he offered to give me a ride home, so I was like, sure, thanks. It was a pretty normal drive, uneventful. He dropped me off, and when I got out of the car, I thought I heard him say I love you, but I figured my mind was just playing a trick on me. The next day I woke up, and the florist delivered like 8 dozen roses. And then he came over and asked my dad for my hand in marriage. I'm like, oh great, just what I need in my life right now, another weirdo stalker.
Stalker?
Such an ugly word.
I'm not a stalker. I'm a romantic. I'm an incurable romantic. I mean, I meet a girl, and Cupid does his thing, you know, hit both of us with an arrow, and I fall head over heels in love. I'll get in my car. I'll drive out to her house. I'll park out in front of it. I'll go inside. I'll steal her phone. I'll put a GPS app on it so I know where she is at all times. I'll clone it so I can read all her texts and listen to all her phone calls. Then I'll give it back. If things are going great, I will shower her with gifts. And if they're not going so hot, you know, maybe I'll steal her dog.
It got really creepy when I realized he started knowing where I was at all times. When I would go to the hairdresser, he would wait outside and then come in after I left and take my hair clippings. He went to my dentist and stole my dental records. He made a poster out of them. The police say it's on his wall. He goes to my grandparents' cemetery every Sunday and brings them flowers and a bottle of scotch and leaves it on their grave. I don't even know him that well. The only time we ever met was when he would come through the drive-thru to get breakfast.
I love women. I love everything about them. I love the way they look. I love the way they smell. I love the way they clip their toenails and put them in the trash so I can put them back out again and put them in a Ziploc bag. I love their earwax, which is why I'm an avid collector of Q-tips.
Wait.
have over 300 if you want to sit. You know, has anyone ever told you that you have a lovely voice? Your eyes, they're blue. Blue. Specks of yellow. They're mesmerizing. I think I love you. No, I know I love you. Oh my God, you are fantastic, and our children, they'd be magnificent!
Romance is alive and well.
Well, I like where you're going with that. Now, why is it called 201 yards?
His restraining orders are usually for 200 yards. So 201 is the distance he's got to stay away from his victims. His alleged victims.
No way. Oh, come on, Debbie Downer. This is must-see TV.
Wait a minute! That guy is a stalker! We would have every woman's organization up our asses if we hear that! Plus, we would definitely lose our Tampax contract.
I got that solved with 2 words. Wayne Wexler.
Football player from Notre Dame?
Sorta. Yeah.
Wayne Wexler, quarterback for the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. 4-time All-American, picked 5th in the NFL draft by the Dallas Cowboys. A sure bet to be an All-Pro. Blessed with the work ethic and talent needed to be a Hall of Famer. But Wayne had other dreams, bigger dreams. He didn't want to be a Dallas Cowboy. Instead, he wanted to be a Dallas Cowboy cheerleader.
All right, let's get a few things straight. I'm not transgender, and I'm not gay. I'm a cross-dresser. That just means I like to get dressed up in women's clothing. And there ain't nothing in the Bible that says you can't do that. But I'm also an athlete, and a pretty damn good one. I've played football for my entire life, and at a very high level. But I was living a lie. I realized all the way back in high school that I never wanted to be on the field. I wanted to be on the sidelines. I just always felt like I could have a bigger impact on the game with my spirit than any number of passing yards completed. I knew all the cheers, all the moves, and I would have made a much better captain than that Arthur Ridings, I'll tell you that much. After every game, I would go home and belt out all the cheers. Be aggressive, B-E aggressive, B-E-A-G-G-R-E-S-S-I-V-E, be aggressive!
I knew he wasn't like other kids. I mean, he was big and strong and had an arm like a cannon, but he was sensitive, caring. I knew he had a feminine side. I mean, he'd bake cookies, he'd iron his uniform, and he used to house sit for us when we'd go visit my in-laws. And on more than one occasion, I came home a little early to find him sitting in front of the TV, watching the Lifetime Network, tears streaming down his face, wearing the wife's bra and underwear and sometimes her bathing suit. So this whole thing about him wanting to be a cheerleader, it's no surprise to me.
So there I am, trying out for the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders. And everyone's being like so positive. Take the owner, Jerry Jones, doesn't even mind that he wasted a first round draft pick on a cheerleader. And the guys, they couldn't be more supportive. They're all like, you go, girlfriend, do us proud, Wayne! But the girls on the squad trying out with me, that was a whole nother story.
So I've been cheering since I was 3. When I was 8, I went out for cheer captain against Casey Damiani. My mom and I were just so dedicated to this sport that she killed Casey for me. Went to prison for 6 years. That is how much I love this sport. That is what I can tell you about my dedication level. I live for this sport. Half the time, I don't even eat. The other half, I'm taking laxatives and diuretics. My dream has always been to be a Dallas Cowboys cheerleader. And then this big oaf comes in and decides, oh, I'm not going to play football anymore, I'm going to cheer. Well, I guess he's got the moves. And he is pretty graceful. And he's got a lot of spirit and all, but I hate him, okay? Casey Damiani was my best friend, and I had her killed. Imagine what I do to my enemy.
So there we are, trying to learn this new routine, and it is taking us forever. Coach is like, okay girls, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, arms and stop and pop shoulders up. And we're all off, full half beat. Everyone's getting frustrated, and everyone's getting angry, and we decide, you know what, we need to blow off some steam. So we end up at this bar at Chili's at the end of the day. And let me tell you, I thought I knew what partying was with the guys after the game, but they had nothing on some of these girls. Hello, can you say sluts? Take this one girl, Rachel. She's the craziest one girl. She can't hold her liquor or her knees together. So there we are at the bar. Rachel's talking to this short little guy, and the next thing you know, she's out in the parking lot and jumps in the back of his landscaping truck with him. It was a hoot. Us girls were dying. We were laughing so hard that we started crying. We just looked like such a mess. Their mascara running everywhere. Next thing you know, in comes Rachel, grinning ear to ear, and she's all like, guess who's getting her lawn cut for free next week? And that's when I'm like, shots! Oh, we got the spirit, yes we do!
I'm dying for it.
No, I'm pretty sure you haven't, because you're sitting next to me and I'm in hell.
Buckle up, I got more.
Oh, I bet you do.
So I was down at the beach the other day, and there was this homeless guy who looked like he hadn't eaten in weeks. He was old and skinny. You could see his ribs sticking out and count the vertebrae on his back. And I was like so super jealous of him. I mean, he was so fit. And he had these gray dreadlocks. I swear, if you turned him upside down, he would look just like a mop. A perfect skinny mop. So I started thinking, you know, maybe if I lost my job as a lifeguard, I could be homeless. And if I were homeless, then I could be skinny. And maybe get back down to a size 00. I haven't been there since that nasty stomach flu I got last February. I love flu season. So I started thinking to myself, Becky, you should be homeless. But if I didn't have a job, then I wouldn't be able to afford my Benadryl. They're my vitamins. Okay, so some people call them diet pills, but that's like totally not even what they are, and the FDA won't approve them. Because the FDA sucks. I take like 12 of them for breakfast every morning, and they're so super delicious, and they give me tons of energy. You need that to be a lifeguard. I like my job, I guess. I mean, they let me wear a one-piece, which is very cool, because unlike the cows I work with, I am not about to show off my love handles. They're so flabby and disgusting. I've been trying to get rid of them since I was 6. That was there. I was in my first beauty pageant. I came in 2nd place. Mom says I would have won if it hadn't been for all my baby fat. But I do like being a lifeguard. I burn a lot of calories, plus I'm pretty good at it.
That girl is amazing, and she's skinnier than a French fry. One day my husband Earl was out fishing on the rocks and fell in the water. And don't get me wrong, he can swim, but he's got a bit of a weight problem and he's been drinking quite a few beers. So in essence, he can't swim. Anyway, the whistle blows, and this little bag of bones goes darting through the water and drags Earl's fat ass up on the sand. I thought he was dead. But she starts doing that CPR thing, thumping her fists on his chest. Finally, she goes in to do mouth to mouth. She pinches his nose, leans over, and hurls all over him. And I don't know if it was the shock of being vomited on or the chemical reaction from the acids in her stomach. But Earl popped up like a jack-in-the-box, looked around, and was as good as new.
That wasn't the first time I vomited on someone. hell won't be the last. I don't know, I just have one of those metabolisms that makes it super easy to throw up.
You're welcome.
Dave, I'm gonna have to say no. Eating disorders are not funny. Even if they were, our audience would be very uncomfortable laughing at something like that. Right?
I'm going to have to agree with Bonnie on this one. That is just some pretty unpleasant stuff. Nobody wants to see that on screen.
Thank you, Shelby.
Oprah Winfrey Network's gonna snag it up. You're lost. What do you say about some politics?
Boring.
No. That could be good. Something with a little meat on the bones. After all, whoever he marches out here can't be any worse than what we're seeing on TV these days.
While it seems nothing could come as a surprise in our current political climate, this next story could trump Trump. Adult film star Kara Kanyons has tossed her hat and other ample assets into the ring in this year's California gubernatorial race. While initially viewed as a publicity stunt, Ms. Kanyons has proven to be a real threat to incumbent Governor Mike Hunt. Her platform of taxing breast enlargements, forcing those on unemployment to serve on jury duty, and bringing a rise to things other than taxes has really found ground with voters.
In 2013, I won my first AVN Award, Best New Starlet, for my work in Goodwill Humping. And in 2015, I won Outstanding Actress for my role in Beverly Hills 90210. I was at the very top of my profession, but I felt empty. Which is strange considering the profession that I am in. I had it all, but I wanted more. I needed more. I wanted to not only service my fellow man, I wanted to serve him as well. But I didn't know how to do it. I got my first taste in politics when I started a movie, Who's Nailing Palin? I played former vice presidential candidate Sarah Palin. I think it was there that I knew that I wanted to be governor. I love the power that came with the office. And our governor, my cunt. Try saying that 3 times fast. He's a big bore.
I'm a big bore? I'm a big bore? I don't know what Ms. Canyon thinks goes into running the largest state's economy in this country, but I can tell you a couple things. It's not going to pool parties, it's not playing beer pong, and it's not going to nightclubs with Alan Thicke's son. I don't care what the polls apparently say. I can't do anything at all that would dignify her candidacy as anything other than totally farcical.
Or do you want a governor who sucked? Canyon, and God bless America! Woo!
Liberty and justice for all.
Come on, a porn star for governor, and we're gonna air that on our network?
Why not? I think Ronald Reagan did some pornos back in the day.
Shelby, they were B movies. He never shot a porno.
That we know of.
Come on, ladies, you've just seen some TV gold. Which ones do you like? Anything you like, and tweak them a little if you like.
Every one of your ideas was worse than the one before.
So you like the first one, huh?
Well, I actually like them all. But I'll tell you what I really want, D. I want the boxer.
I want a mantle full of Emmys and a 10-inch wiener. That ain't happening either. Our boxer is, how will we put it? Catatonic. Wait a minute. Your nephew, Carlito.
Oh no, we have already been around the block on this. We cannot put Carlito on TV.
Why not? He was an actual boxer once.
Why? Because when he was an actual boxer once, he shit his pants in the ring. He's a PR nightmare. He uses the N-word, he uses the R-word, he disrespects women, he's self-absorbed. He styles his armpit hair with a comb and grabs his crotch all the time.
Well, honey, he's an Italian. Now, not using him in last year's season did cause a whole lot of problems with my family, and this would definitely get me invited back to Sunday dinners. I'll tell you what, he is an idiot, but he would make a hell of a punching bag. Let me just see if I can get him on down here to the studio. Hello, Carlito. Yeah, honey, it's your Aunt Shelby. I'm down here at the studio with Dean Ripley. We're considering using you for the season 2 boxer. You think you can come on down here this afternoon and meet with us? Well, all right. Okay, we'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Now, Dean, I like this and all, but I'll tell you what, I think that we should get a trainer who's a little less rough around the edges this time, like that Bob fella from The Biggest Loser.
I like that goofy bastard.
Hey, Mr. Brickley.
Carlito, that was quick. You're desperate. I like that. What the hell are you, a doctor or something?
No. I'm a home health aide now. Basically, it's the shittiest job in the world. What you gotta do is take care of old people. Trust me, it sucks. Before I start doing this, I got fired from like every place I ever worked. Construction sites, restaurants, maintenance, landscaping, the bowling alley. Every job I had, they let me go. They tell me I'm no good with authority. I'm like, fuck you! So you gotta tell me I'm good at shit. So, I took the home health aide job on account of, you know, they hire anybody to do it. Even though the actual job blows, there's nobody there bossing me around. People hate old people. They don't want to be around them, especially old people they're related to. So, they hire somebody like me to, you know, wipe their asses and give them baths and feed them creams of wheat. Believe me, the people that hire me, they don't stick around once I get there. Ooh. They give me some half-assed instructions as they get the hell out of there as quick as they can. And then they say, good luck. If you need something, you can call. That's the extent of my supervision. Take the old bastard I'm watching now. He ain't got no idea what's going on. So, I'm basically in charge of this guy, and he don't talk and he don't eat. He barely goes to the bathroom. He just lies in bed with his eyes wide open, these big bushy eyebrows. The job ain't so bad. But then, all of a sudden he says something. He says, "Turn on the boxer!" And I'm like, I'm gonna watch that fucking show. I should have been the boxer and I was screwed out of that. And then he says, "That's bullshit, you work for me." So he and I, we start watching this show. And we love it. Even though I can tell this Bobby guy's a big sissy. I mean, I could beat the shit out of him while changing the old guy's diaper. So the whole time I'm thinking to myself, man, I should have been the boxer, not him. And my patient dies. I mean, we'd expect he was on, he wasn't eating nothing.
Leo, give me a minute here.
Take your time.
You can't script that shit. I've got an idea. I got a plan.
Oh, the master manipulator has a plan. You probably walked in here with his plan. Why don't you spit it out, Stephen?
Okay. Listen, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna bring back the boxer. With a twist. Set up a house, throw 7 people in it. Start out with the Amish girl, the stalker, the cross-dresser, the bulimic, the porn star, and Carlito.
That's 6. Who would be the 7th?
Bobby.
Bobby!
Since Bobby's got a, let's call it a condition, Carlito is not only going to be the boxer, he's going to be Bobby's nurse.
That is the worst idea I've ever heard in my life.
You mean the best idea you've ever heard? I love it. We'll throw them all in the house. Let's bring them on out here again. Come on.
All right, we got Amish and Pregnant. 201 yards. Cross-dresser making a squat. Bulimia Bay. The porn star politician. And Bobby and Carlito.
You want my vote? I say we just show reruns of Designing Fitness. I don't like any of this, not one bit.
Well, I love it. I think it's genius. One show, everybody living in the same house, except the bulimic. Honey, you are adorable and everything, but I'm sorry, I just can't do vomit.
All right. Okay, so we're going to take them all and we're going to throw them in a house.
Yeah, but not like a rancher or anything. Let's put them in something nice and sexy. A beach house.
A beach house. Bikinis, hot tub, swimming pools. Which is going to cause a safety issue. We're going to need a lifeguard.
Well, you're right about that. Okay, bring back the bag of bones.
All right. What are they going to be doing in this house?
Everything. Drinking, taking drugs, having sex, playing strip poker or Russian roulette or whatever might happen. People are going to want to see it. It's like rubbernecking looking at a car accident.
Every one of these people are a mess. Mental patients. If you're going to do this, you're going to need a psychiatrist around the clock.
I got just the guy! My shrink! And he's published!
Really? In the American Journal of Psychiatric Medicine?
Nah, Penthouse Forum, but the guy's a total perv. A hot mess. He's going to steal the show. He's a real character.
Sure he is.
All right. Guys, you got to give us a few minutes to discuss some business. All right. We're getting close here. Closer. So if this is going to be like a house, like a Big Brother type of thing, we're going to need a host.
Bonnie, do we still have Ashton Cooper under contract?
Yes, we do, but no, I don't even think he's still alive.
Ashton Cooper? The child star? Hasn't he been in rehab like 45 times?
46.
Yeah, and in the 5 minutes that he was clean and sober, Shelby managed to hire him to do a home improvement show.
What happened?
Oh, well,
Was what? Spit it out.
Well, he was giving oral to a cop.
Whoa, hold on. I was not giving oral to a cop. I was offering oral to a cop for money to buy drugs. And the thing people seem to not get is, I didn't know it was a cop. If I knew it was a cop, the offer never would have been on the table. Jeez, you people are idiots.
In 2003, America was taken by storm with the hit TV show Little Mayor, about a 10-year-old Frankie Wilson, played by Ashton Kutcher, who was elected mayor of his hometown. The show was a hit and made its pint-sized star Cooper a household name, along with his catchphrase,
Meeting adjourned!
Ashton won an Emmy for his role, which led to a part in the hit movie School of Rock, featuring funny man Jack Black. Life was cruising along at full speed until something made it go off the rails.
You've got mail.
So my manager, aka my dad, invested all of my money in AOL. And before I knew it, I was broke. No big deal. I didn't have any money anyway. Or none of the kids my age had any money. And I could make it all back and then some. I was America's favorite mayor. Then one day, something really bad happened. I hit puberty. But I hit hard. I was creepy, and my voice sounded like nails on a chalkboard, and I had hair growing in places that hair really shouldn't be growing. And my acne was so bad, the only job I could get was in a Proactive commercial. But even that didn't work out for me because the medicine seemed to just make it worse. So one day, I'm feeling really low, and I decide I'm going to drown my sorrows in food. So I head to Arby's, just to pig out. But my acne's acting up real bad that day. So instead of walking into Arby's and ordering my regular 8 roast beefs, onion rings, and a Jamocha shake, I got these big whiteheads on my eyeballs, and I can barely see. So I accidentally walked into a crack house and took a hit from the pipe. It was so much better than fast food, that's for sure. It was addictive, and that's where my life really spun out of control.
Cooper soon started spending his days at the Neverland Ranch, where he passed the time blowing soap bubbles with Bubbles the chimpanzee and Michael Jackson. In and out of rehab, Ashton tried a number of different careers, from a rock musician to a caterer to adult film actor, starring in the parody of his hit TV show, Big Mayor.
Meeting adjourned to my bed.
Shelby, we really need to cut ties with this kid. Everything he touches turns to shit.
Are you crazy? That's a little mayor. He's got a drug problem. He'd be great in the house.
You know this is going to be a catastrophe, don't you?
Probably. It sounds an awful lot like mixing vodka and pills and gasoline and an atom bomb. But that's why I got you, Bonnie. Now you go hang around that house. You make sure I don't get sued.
Oh, for Christ's sakes.
What's this?
Oh, that's your script.
Script? I thought this was a reality show.
Oh, it is. The script just kind of moves things along, gives us some clever sound bites.
I see. I don't think I understand the premise, though.
The premise?
You know, the end game, the plot. Do the people get voted off by the audience? Or do they get rows? Are there judges?
You know, I'm not 100% sure myself. My job is to make sure nobody dies while we're filming.
See, it's very confusing. I don't understand it, and I have a PhD. I doubt your contestants are going to have a clue.
Oh, the contestants. We need to go over a few things about that.
I'm sorry, I'm not at liberty to be doing that.
What?
I am still bound by doctor-patient confidentiality, and I cannot discuss that with you. Unless, of course, we're discussing it in my room. I consider it a HIPAA-free zone.
Doctor-patient confidentiality, come on. This is being broadcast for millions to see, not to mention they've all signed releases.
All right, I guess I can discuss it then.
Okay. All right, so we've got Kara and Ashton who have a history of substance abuse. We've got Becky, she's bulimic. John is a stalker, and he's probably going to murder somebody at some point in his life. We've got a pregnant Amish teen, a caregiver who wants to box his patient who's in a wheelchair, and a quarterback wearing a dress.
Well, it looks like my plate is full. All right, which one's the porn star?
That's Kara.
Kara, excellent. And the skinny blonde?
Oh, well, that's Becky, but she has an eating disorder. It's very serious. Don't call her skinny.
Thin and emotionally vulnerable. Jackpot. And the Amish slut?
Oh, that's Elizabeth.
Elizabeth. Any other chicks, babes, young ladies in the house?
No. Oh, well, there is Wayne. He's a cross-dresser.
Not sure if that's my thing, but me. Oh, what do I do now? What happens next?
Your guess is as good as mine. Stay tuned.
We take 7 people, throw in a horny shrink, and a child star gone bad, and put them into one sweet house. 100% real. And a surprise ending that will knock you out. Welcome to the Foxhole 2, the Beach House.
Hello, contestants. My name is Ashton Cooper, and welcome to the Beach House.
You're supposed to read the card in your pocket.
Oh, okay.
Your jacket pocket.
Oh, my God. Pocket. This one. All right. Contestants, there was a greenhouse. Inside the greenhouse, there was a White House. And inside the White House, there was a Red House. And inside the Red House, there were lots of babies.
What does that mean?
I have no idea. She just told me to read the card.
They were talking about babies, so I assumed that they were talking about me. They were talking about lots of babies. I thought there was just going to be one. Then there's a green house, a red house, and a white house. I can't live in 3 different houses. I'm not sure what I should be doing.
The way I see it, it's very simple. You know, you meet 3 girls. In this case, Becky, Kara, and Elizabeth. And you marry all 3. One lives in a greenhouse, one lives in a white house, one lives in a red house. You're equally in love with all of them. They all have lots of babies, and I am the happiest man on earth!
I ate a Mentos earlier, and I feel really, really gross. It probably means I'm so fat and disgusting that I need to live in 3 houses because I can't fit in one. And I look like I'm having octuplets because I'm such a whale.
Oh, Bobby, you have anything to say about this situation? Greenhouse, White House, Red House? Not talking today? All right, maybe tomorrow.
It's about aliens! You're talking about aliens. When I did the movie, Close Encounters of the Big Kind, there were aliens, and they were invading the Earth, and they were looking for blobs that lots of babies with. And their spaceship was red, white, and green! I guess the surprise twist is that they're bringing the aliens here to have sex with us.
Hey, Ash, what's going on? I thought this was supposed to be a reality reality cooking show where you get some food prepared, there's judges, sabotage, that kind of thing. What the heck is going on?
Oh my God, you people are stupid! The answer's a watermelon! It's a riddle! You got the greenhouse, the rind, the white house, the pit, the red house, the fruit, and the babies, the seeds. He's talking about a watermelon. Holy fucking shit, you guys are stupid!
Yeah, but what does a watermelon have to do with anything?
It means they prepared a boatload of watermelon margaritas. Looks like they're adding alcohol to the house and see where it leads.
Yeah, but I'm allergic to watermelon.
Ooh, a plot twist. This should have the fun.
I find it disgusting that the first thing you do is feed everybody drinks. I mean, I spent a year in celebrity rehab, and I'm involved in an 8-step recovery program. Well, there was 12, but 4 of them just weren't for me. So, here I am, trying to better myself and serve my country, but they just don't get it. I mean, they're lucky I can handle my liquor. I mean, take Ashton, for example. Oh, he's a total mess.
Whoa! Ashton, slow down. Are you sure you should be drinking?
I'm not an alcoholic, man. I'm a drug addict. I'm not doing any drugs, right? Anything around the house that I know of?
Right.
Okay. I mean, you don't have any, do you? Not that I want any. Just curious.
Well, I do have a stash. You know, a just-in-case sort of thing.
Really? You do? Because I could have sworn I went through everybody's stuff. And I didn't find squat.
So, Ashton, what have you been up to? Are you still living in Los Angeles?
Oh, no, I'm sort of between rehabs. And that's why I did the show. Because I'm homeless, and the show was called Beach House. So I'm like, a house. Problem solved. Whoa! Would you look at that girl? She's huge! And she's dressed like an Amish chick. Holy shit, these drinks are good.
So, Elizabeth, you really never had an alcoholic drink before?
No, I'm not old enough. Besides, it's very frowned upon in our culture.
That's so crazy. I mean, if you're old enough to fight in a war or have a baby, you should be old enough to have a drink.
Well, you may have a point.
Of course I do. Oh, wait.
Oh my, this is tasty.
I didn't mean like right now. You're pregnant.
Why not?
Well, you shouldn't be drinking. You could get the baby drunk.
The baby isn't drinking. I am. You're so silly.
But...
That's just science stuff. You know, voodoo.
Science. Not one of my strong suits at school. We had football players that go too much class.
I like your outfit.
Oh, dude, thanks. That's when it hit me. We're gonna give Elizabeth a makeover. I've gotta get Becky and Kara. Becky, Kara. I just had the greatest idea ever. You know Elizabeth, the Amish girl? We're gonna give her a makeover!
Hi, excuse me, but do you mind? I was actually about to propose here, so.
Propose? Haven't you even met yet?
I mean, I was getting to that, you know, step 1, introduce. Step 2, propose.
Wait a minute. Who are you proposing to?
Why, you, of course.
Are you serious?
Of course I'm serious. I love you. Elizabeth?
Elizabeth's the Amish girl. We're giving her a makeover.
Becky. That's right. Becky. Will you marry me?
Of course not. But just out of morbid curiosity, did you happen to have a ring?
Well, of course I do. I always carry a few around just in case.
Let me see the ring. It's too big anyway. You should...
This is a size 5. This is for a petite hand!
Well, maybe you should marry someone a little more big boned. Don't pick the ring to fit the girl, pick the girl to fit the ring.
But I have rings in all sorts of sizes. Except the kids' sizes, because I don't know how I'd explain that to my probation officer!
You're a sicko! Do you know that?
Is that a yes or a no to my proposal?
So, while these idiots, get wasted and doing makeovers, asking each other to get married, I'm staying focused on the prize. I'm getting up early, doing road work. I'm going to do that piece of broccoli Bobby only dreamed about. I'm going to be the champ. Only I'm not so sure of all the details yet. Chances are I'm going to have to fight the guy in the dress. Yeah, he's got some size on me, and he's a world-class athlete. But then again, he's wearing a dress. At least I'm undefeated against guys that dress up like J-Lo, right? Who knows, though? Maybe I'll have to fight the stalker, or the shrink, or the little mayor. Either way, I'll be ready.
So, have any of you guys ever had sex with a guy in a wheelchair?
Oh no! We called the wheelchair the Devil's Horse and Buggy.
How about you?
I don't have sex, too many calories.
Hey, don't look at me. I'm not gay. Crossdresser, remember?
Wheelchairs, they just don't do anything for me. They just ruin the thrill of the chase.
I have. Once. I was pretty wasted. I don't remember a lot of the details. If he wasn't a guy in a wheelchair, maybe he just had a cane. I don't know, 2012 is pretty much a blur.
Bobby seems like a genuinely nice person. Do you think he'll get any better?
Who knows? The mind is a pretty crazy thing. Speaking of crazy, I'd like to set up some therapy sessions. My door is open. I will meet with each and every one of you privately, and we can get some things off my chest.
I always love my one-on-one sessions with Doc. I mean, I've been in quite a bit of therapy, and there's not that many people that actually want to get the details.
So, John, I couldn't help overhearing a conversation you were having on the phone last night. What was going on?
It was nothing, really. Just a crazy ex-girlfriend. You know how it is. She's just a bit, how do I put this? Oversensitive. I mean, we were just texting, like normal, and then all of a sudden she just gets all bent out of shape.
Dick pics?
Yeah.
Tell me more about her.
Oh, she's perfect. Dark eyes, brown hair, skin like porcelain.
Yeah. Let's get to the important stuff, shall we?
Okay.
Her breasts?
What about them?
Are they nice?
Yeah, they were nice.
Good God, man, do I have to beat it out of you? Her boobs, were they big?
Average size?
Can you motorboat them?
Probably.
B cup, C cup?
I don't know. Maybe a B.
Maybe a B. Here's your problem. Love is in the details, John. You claim to be in love with this girl, yet you know nothing about her. You can't tell me her breast size or the only attributes of her tatas. Are they pear-shaped? Describe her nipples. Are they mini marshmallows or square like dice? And look at the areola. And I suppose you can't give me any details about her south of the equator. Do you understand what I'm trying to tell you, John?
Maybe I'm not in love with her, Maybe I'm just in love with the idea of being in love.
Exactly.
Oh my God, Doc, you're a genius!
I know.
I think once you get past the perviness of Dr. Feinberg, he's a pretty cool guy. Every time people have tried to put together an intervention about my weight, it's been a disaster. Most of my school counselors have no idea how to handle me. But Doc, I can talk to him.
So, you are over 18, aren't you?
Yes.
May I see your identification? Thank you. All right, carry the Oh, yeah.
So, have you ever treated anyone with bulimia before?
Yes, of course I have.
What happened?
Well, her case was much different than yours. First, she was a lot older. And second, she was a lot heavier. And she had other issues besides bulimia.
Like what?
She had Alzheimer's. See, she would get up and the bulimia would kick in and she would binge. But then the Alzheimer's would kick in and she would forget to purge.
What do you want me to do? I mean, I'm not stupid. I know this doesn't end well, but I just don't think I can stop.
Yes. Well, why don't we take baby steps, shall we? How about instead of bulimia, we try anorexia? I'm not speaking to you as your doctor right now. I'm speaking to you as your roommate. You know, it's pretty disgusting when you use the bathroom after you've just ingested a whole tubload of cookie dough. You get my drift.
Sorry. So, you know, maybe if I do that for a few days, then I can switch to a low-carb diet, then low-fat, then count calories. Then maybe I can meet a guy, get married, have a kid, not give a damn how I look anymore, and just pig out.
Now, that sounds like a plan.
I was warned by the other girls about Doc. They call him Dr. Digits because he's always running his fingers all over you. I'm a little naive, but I can tell a good man when I see one. And Doc, well, he's a good man. So, I don't quite understand.
Well, Abraham is the father of your child.
But how do you figure? I mean, I laid with him 7 months ago, but I laid with you just last week. Aren't that you the father?
No. Wait. I'm sorry, are the cameras still rolling? I really think we need to cut that out.
All right. Cut. Pick it up a little later.
Like where?
Tell them how you miss your family.
Okay. I miss my family, but I miss my home.
Well, then go back. I'm sorry, should I have told her that? I mean, will her going back screw up production?
Just keep going.
Here's what you do. Wait till after you've had the baby, and then go back. It's easy to tell someone you never need to see them again, but it's hard to send someone away, especially when they have a baby.
And if they don't take me back?
Well, then, just don't go back. Go find somewhere else to live.
With you?
No. I'm sorry. My apartment is very tiny. It's a 1-bedroom. It's a band that plays all hours of the night upstairs. And besides, I'm allergic to babies. So I'm sure they'll welcome you back to Lancaster. The ads make it seem like a very friendly place.
Oh, thank you, doctor.
I always dread my one-on-ones with Cardito. I spend the entire session doing whatever I can to seem alert and professional.
I get it. People don't like me. Everybody gives me a hard time because I treat Bobby like crap. They say, how can you be so mean to that poor kid in the wheelchair? Let me ask you a question. How do you think that skinny chick with the acid reflux would be treating him if he was not in the chair? She would have given him the time of day. At least not real. I treat him just as bad sitting in the chair as I would if he was up walking and talking. Hey, let me talk!
Go on.
As I was saying, I went to school with this kid. He had CP. I used to give that kid so much shit. I was merciless. But I knew that one day he'd come up to me and say, Carlito, thanks. Thanks for treating me like one of the guys. In high school he died, so we never had a chance to tell me. I knew he would have. Had he lived. Hey, you like Doc?
Oh, I swear I've never seen that woman in my life.
We've been waiting for Doc for over an hour. I don't know if he's gonna show.
Yeah, and I'm in a really bad place right now. I need some help. Now!
Hello, knock knock. Is anybody home?
I don't know, it's been over an hour. I think Doc's a no-show.
Yeah, I can see that.
Well, don't get down. You know, I studied psychology in Notre Dame.
Really? You did?
Or was it communication?
Cool. Either way, I guess I can talk to you.
So, Ash, what do you think your problem is?
Nothing. I ain't got no problems in the whole world.
Well, it's just interesting, you know, it seems like at the even smallest of problems that you turn to substances to, well, numb the pain, shall we say?
Hold on.
You don't have any problems at all.
Nope, that's not my problem. You know, I think my problem might be is that I hate my parents.
Okay, well.
And I think I was involved in a murder. And a hit and run.
Okay, and how does that?
And a government bribe.
Okay.
I mean, I'm always messing something up, doing something wrong.
Yes. Okay, so.
And I think I'm bitter because I think I could have done a better job in Back to the Future than Michael J. Fox.
Alright, so how does.
And last week I got bit on the top of my head by a deer tick, and the thing's gigantic now. But I'm afraid if I pull it off, I'm gonna get the line.
Okay. Alright, so how does that.
And I might have gotten my first cousin pregnant.
Okay, so how does that make you feel?
How does that make me feel? Whoa. Let me think about that for a second, Doc. How does that make me feel? Jeez. You know, when you figure that out, you're gonna figure everything out. Wow. How does that make me feel? Jeez. Well, when I think about it, guess it makes me feel shitty.
Okay. Well, now we're getting somewhere. But first things first. I've got a lighter back in my room. Let's burn that disgusting tick off your head, and then we'll figure out the rest of your problems in our future sessions.
Great! That's been so helpful. Thanks, Wayne.
I like your pipe.
Thank you. Oh, you mean that? Yes.
Where'd you get it?
I don't know, CVS, Walgreens.
Oh, those are really good stores.
Yeah. So, how's the election going?
So far so good. I went up in the polls after last week's episode where I was sunbathing topless.
Well, that's sure to get the polls up. It's working on me right now. So, what do you think of Carlito being a boxer?
I think he's a jerk.
Yeah, me too. I hope whoever he's fighting kicks his ass. It's called karma.
It just doesn't work like that. I mean, a guy like Carlito just goes around being a jerk and he always lands on his feet. Maybe a guy like Bobby, who seems like a genuinely nice person and he's stuck in a chair, not knowing up or down.
Shit, Bobby!
What?
I have a session with him and I'm late.
Call me!
My meeting with Doc was intense. I had some issues I had to work out. And you know, some things take time. I think my session ran over into Wayne and Ash's session. I hope they were okay with it.
I'm sorry I was late picking you up, Bobby. Funny thing, I took off my watch because I was nailed a porn star. High five. Well, I'm here now, and time is yours, so just tell me whatever's on your mind. Anything at all. Go ahead. Let it all out. Well, you know, I just wanted to let you know, Bobby, that you're doing a great job on the show. You're a fan favorite. The whole house loves you. The whole world loves you, actually. Bobby, I don't know if you know what's going on, but in everyone's heart, you're still the boxer. You'll always be the boxer.
Holy hell! Will you look at these ratings? Unbelievable! People really like the episode where the guys got drunk and took John to his third-grade girlfriend's wedding.
Yeah,
To object.
But now, Mothers Against Drunk Driving has been on us for letting Ashton drive. We've been letting a guy drive through neighborhoods in broad daylight after he just drank a handle of rum by himself.
Mothers Against Drunk Drivers. What do they want to have happen? The cameraman drive? You ever tried driving and filming at the same time? Way more dangerous.
I say, no harm, no foul. Besides, that was TV gold.
All right, let's talk about the fight. You've got the finale coming up, and we need to make sure everything is in order. Who is Carlito fighting? I've heard reports that it's Pitbull, Mario Lopez, Justin Bieber. Oh, I heard it might even be Connor again. I really don't think it's a good idea to put Carlito in the ring with Connor Jones after what he did to Bobby.
Well, I don't know. I mean, people hate Carlito. Even I hate him, and he's my own flesh and blood. I think Jones should put him in a wheelchair, especially after the episode where he slapped Bobby in the face and told me never amount to anything.
Fret not, ladies. I got everything covered. Here's what we're going to do. At the beginning of the episode, we'll announce the opponent. Take everybody down to the arena. Fight will go off at the end. Everybody from the house will be in the first 2 rows.
All of them, even Bobby?
Even Bobby.
Now, Dean, are you going to do some kind of like tear-jerking thing with sad music and wheelchair basketball?
I am now.
I love it. This is big. This is going to be bigger than the last one. We're going to make a ton of money. Now, Dean, let's make this happen. No screw-ups.
So, tonight's the fight. I'm still not sure who I'm fighting, but whoever it is, I'm ready. Look, I know I'm not going to be loved like Bobby. The people in the stands and the ones watching TV are going to root for the exact same thing that happened to him to happen to me. Do I care? Of course I care. I got feelings too. I ain't made of cardboard. But I'm not going to be somebody I'm not. I'm not going to go on YouTube crying like a baby just because some girl broke my heart. I'll go in my room, lock my door, and cry to myself. Because that's the way you got to do things. You don't go around showing the world every emotion you've got. Because after a while, you realize that those emotions are stupid, and you probably should have shown them in the first place. Now get the cameras out of my face. I'm here to share my heart with you. I'm here to share my fists.
Contestants, it's been a crazy 8 weeks here in the beach house. Woo! But tonight, that all comes to an end as Bobby Martin passes the torch to Carlito as this year's boxer. Carlito, are you curious as to who your opponent tonight will be?
What do you think, genius?
Well, I think you are curious. And it's in my jacket pocket. You will be... Oh, shit. This is a doc's prescription pen. Oh, crap. I screwed up, guys. I'm sorry. You know what? The fight's canceled, and I'll see you all next time on the Boxer 3.
No, just take your time. We we can find the envelope.
Okay.
Yeah, just retrace your footsteps.
Check your pockets.
Perhaps it's in your monkey.
It's in your hand, honey.
Crap. Ah, I'm sorry, guys. This is my bad. I'll take this one. Alright. Carlito, tonight you will be fighting middleweight champion Connor Jones!
Oh, no, he won't. Come on, boxer. If you want to be the man, you got to beat the man. It's Hollywood ending, the twist, the miracle. I rise from my ashes to face my torment. I'm the hero. But if people knew the real reality, I'd probably be the villain. It's not my fault, it's scripted, but life is scripted too if you think about it. This chain of events was set in motion a long time ago.
What happened? Oh, you got your ass kicked, that's what happened.
Sorry, man.
Oh, don't be sorry. You lasted 30 seconds. More than I thought you would. Everybody thought you were dead.
Well, let's get out there to tell everyone I'm okay.
We could do that. Or else.
Or else what?
How would you like to be part of the Boxer Season 2?
Of course. What do we need to do?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing. You can't talk.
I can't?
In fact, you can't walk either. You're a vegetable.
That does sound pretty relaxing.
No matter what happens, if they try to cut your skull and give you a lobotomy, do not break character.
Why?
Because you, my friend, are going to be part of the biggest comeback in reality TV history.
Carlito Jones, Martin is in the corner. Oh, and he hits Carlito with a punishing shot to the ribs. And Carlito is stunned. Martin now backs Carlito into the corner and down goes Carlito! Down goes Carlito! The referee is counting and it looks like Bobby Martin has risen from the wheelchair and is in the corner of the right cartoon. Bobby Martin has knocked out his caretaker.
Well, I don't know how he pulled it off, and I don't care. It was a hit, and it moved me. Hell, I haven't been this moved since Little House on the Prairie. Now, despite the southern drawl, I'm not a hillbilly sitting in a trailer park making a turkey pot pie and waiting for cops to come home. I am cultured and refined. I like to go to the opera, the ballet, the theater, but there is an undeniable draw to these shows in today's world. There is no plot or characterizations, but people don't always need to see that. What people want is to be entertained.
Whenever I tell people I work in reality TV, they always say that's so fake, or if there's anything that isn't real, it's reality TV. Really? Because sometimes I can't think of anything that's more real. Do you think the Kardashians would be any different without cameras in their faces all the time? Do you think Ozzy Osbourne would be any less confused? People are who they are. Sure, we have to script a few things. I mean, who wants to watch people making breakfast or watching TV? But trust me, who these people are in reality, it's always real.
Bobby inspired me. If he could do it, so could I. I'm up 8 points in the polls, and I'm starring in a new film based on a boxer called The Box.
I learned a lot during this experience. I mean, I'm not so quick to shout out, "I love you" to every woman that I meet. Okay, that's not true at all. But hey, I'm famous now, so they're not so quick to call the cops anymore.
I haven't vomited in weeks. I eat normal stuff now, French fries even, and I ballooned up to a size 2. Last week, I promised myself that I was going to wear a bikini, and so I did. Which was weird because I was off work for my grandfather's funeral, but a promise is a promise.
I found out I'm actually pregnant. I wasn't actually pregnant after all. I actually had a cyst the size of a watermelon. Most doctors, they only know 2 diagnoses, pregnant and dead. Even if it took me back, it was eager to try out some of the new positions my friend Kara told me about. Some of them were quite difficult.
then I made the squad of the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders. It was invigorating, standing there on the sidelines of Dallas Cowboy Stadium. In one game against the San Francisco 49ers, I pulled off the Twin Towers. And no, that's not one of the moves that Elizabeth learned from Kara, but actually one of the most typical moves in all of cheerleading. And later in that same game, our quarterback and his backup both went down. So Coach put me in. I threw for over 200 yards and 3 touchdown passes. Wayne Wexler!
I guess I really impressed people by not being able to read things out of envelopes that I couldn't find in my own body. I got hired to host the Miss America pageant, and I'll be back for the Boxer 3.
I lost the fight. So what? I'm the most in-demand caretaker in the country. People hire me to take care of parents that probably weren't the nicest ones growing up. That's what I could call revenge caretaking. I don't own my business, but it's going to be a reality show where I'm the star.
He's not the only one with a reality show. Dr. Dick, sex therapist. Sunday nights on TCB. Don't you miss it.
I didn't really get a chance to know the people in the house. I was a lot more like you, the audience. But I can say without a doubt that I can relate to each and every one of them on some level, and I'm sure a lot of you out there can say the same. We like flaws, and scars, and weaknesses. They make us feel more relatable. They make us feel comfortable in our own skin.
Dean Brickley does not believe in change. That's why I never did a rehab show. Restaurants don't get better. Bars don't get better. People don't get better. We are who we are. Take the Boxer. Not to show the Simon and Garfunkel song. There's a line in there. After changes upon changes, we're more or less the same. That's some pretty profound shit. Only they didn't put it in the song because there was already too much other profound shit in there. They replaced it with an instrumental. And they sang it one time at the concert at Central Park. We are who we are. That's why we like reality TV. We're not wasting our time trying to change somebody. We're wasting our time watching them. That's why I love it. Do I like everything about it? No. Take Simon and Garfunkel. Picture those two on American Idol. Short little balding guy. Tall scarecrow-looking dude with a Jufro. They wouldn't get past the auditions. That British guy would skewer them. But where else can you take a stalker and an Amish girl, child star, a horny shrink, a bulimic, a porn star, a cross-dresser, male nurse, and a boxer, and humanize them just through stereotypes? Some of you people I know are rolling your eyes. I don't care. I say that's some pretty profound shit.